Okay, what the hell? All right.
All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? We're doing a catching up with you guys, and we're just going to talk about random news articles and the gaming and tech stuff. We're back. Sorry, guys, for the last few weeks. We've just been dealing with so much shit, guys. Like, between me and Digital, I think me and him have had the, kind of the worst of it when it comes to going to doctors and getting better and getting well. I know Blue here has been wanting to do the show for quite some time, but we've been kind of just been all over the place. When it comes to streaming, gaming, all of it, we've just been, and even with our boy right now, kind of going through his shit right now. I don't think he wants that put out there, but I hope he's doing well, and we'll be back full strength, hopefully, next week.
Yeah.
We'll get everything.
Future.
me and Digital will come together and we'll come up with something. We're figuring out softwares. We're gonna be getting it right. For now, this is how it's gonna be for now, for today. We just wanted to get something out there so it didn't look like we were dead or not, not around.
Yeah, like I just hope Gangster's okay. And there's a name in the chat that I haven't seen a very
Are we live on the channel? We're good?
Yeah, we
All
are.
right. Okay, cool.
What's up, Sierra? It's been a long time, sir. How you doing? Jack, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a month since our last upload.
Yeah, we've been really me and
everybody's going through some stuff. A lot of miscommunication amongst everybody. But mainly a lot of medical and a lot of crazy stuff in our own personal lives. So having to deal with that, that's always fun. Jack says, "Damn, I feel bad for not being part of your stream at all after being offered to be part." Yeah, I offered you Night Owl. That's what I offered you, Night Owl. And I haven't even shot a Night Owl podcast, and I don't know how long, dude. So it's no biggie.
Once we get this right, once we get this all figured out and everything goes back to normal. Once Digital figures it out, I figure it out, and Pete gets well.
I do appreciate you guys coming out, though. Thank you. That was truly unexpected. Even more unexpected is to see an old name in the chat when we first launched. And I kind of know Sierra Arrow. We kind of go back, way back. Of course, we've always had a bumpy road of agreements to disagreements. So,
well, since we've been gone, there's been a lot of tech stuff. We had the AMD launch. We had Intel saying that their new CPUs are not coming out until 2021. NVIDIA is probably going to be redacting their reference design cards. Looks like they're going to be redacting and re-bringing out cards. So, and AMD's got a launch coming up in the next couple of weeks, which is kind of exciting if you're a tech person right now. It's kind of exciting times. You got new iPhones. You got new Google Pixels. You have new phones coming out. You had the OnePlus 8T coming out, which was nothing different than the Pro. And then, MK11 Ultimate came out too. All in the same vein. Show, got you. I'm sure Brimstone remembers the incident with the dick showing up on stream.
Of course, yeah, of course, yeah. We used to fuck with each other. He'd fuck with me in the stream. I'd go back and forth with him back in social media. We'd fuck around with each other. It's always entertaining, Sierra. Yeah, that's always fun. But overall, like,
also, we've been playing a little bit of that Cold War beta. I know Digital's not been a fan.
Hot garbage. It's hot garbage. Cold War is literally hot garbage.
I pre-ordered it for the story and whatnot. I'm gonna be playing it, so
I can't even get you in a party, bro, without the damn game thinking that you're offline, even though when you're clearly online.
That tells you otherwise. Like I was playing with like Cam and Metro today, and then we tried getting Rythan, and then we couldn't get it. And Metro eventually rage quit it because he's like, "I'm fucking not gonna deal with this." So then Cam just disappeared somewhere, and then it was just me and Wraith playing Call of Duty, and then we all just quit after. because the beta kind of sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's a
got to
trash.
take it from the standpoint is I put it in the Black Ops 4 category where everything with that game is I've been pointing it out to people like, do you not notice half of the shit in that game is Black Ops 4 with a new skin? You're not even noticing. Like all they got to do is just add the Black Ops 4 characters and it's Black Ops 3.5. I've been saying this for a while and everybody keeps telling me, no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Like the RC cars are still there. Do you not notice when you put a turret down how hard it is to kill? What game did that come from? Oh, wait, Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4,
Right.
the guns. Do you not notice when you shoot, the guns feel just like Black Ops 4? I'm ready to re-download that game and do a side-by-side. I think they just flipped assets for that game.
I just don't. Yeah, but like Black Ops 4, the TTK wasn't as long. Like I was still able to get and pull
Dude, the
40
TTK in
plus
this game is like a snail's pace at best.
40. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like I was able to get like 40 plus on Black Ops 4. Hell, to be honest with you, I'm able to get 40 plus on every Call of Duty besides this one. Like this one, I could barely hit maybe a 10 piece if I'm fucking lucky, and that's just being in try hard mode. Last night, I think I hit my first 20 piece, and that was literally me trying to be a ninja throughout the entire game. Like it was ridiculous. The TTK in that game is just trash right now. I don't know what the deal is with it though, because yesterday when I first logged in, I felt like they fixed it because I was pulling almost 30 and I was able to kill things pretty fast and reasonably fast at that. And then my game crashes, it updates and checks file integrity. I come back into the game and we're back to being a fucking bullet sponge again. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this game?
Well, it's last couple Call of Duty betas have not been that great. And then launch has not been that great either. If you really want to go over time about
Oh,
Call of
that
Duty.
Modern Warfare was fine compared to this.
Modern Warfare had issues like at launch when it first launched. Like I had issues trying to play some things. I got disconnected a lot. And then Black Ops 4, me and Digital had that blue screen of death when you would launch the game and then play it for a while. Then we had the blue screen of death issues. It wasn't our hardware that was bad. It was the game that was terror bad. It was causing blue screens of death. I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it because it gives me something to play. But I mean, during these holidays, I'm gonna be this and Cyberpunk are the two games that I'm gonna be getting.
I'd rather not. I was thinking maybe I'll give this game a shot when it comes out. But I saw it as launching near Destiny Beyond Light, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna drop Beyond Light for this fucking garbage. Sorry if you like Black Ops 4 or not Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, but this game fucking sucks. The beta is trash.
Well,
I'm
like the
finding
maps
myself
are awful. Like everything
the
good about
maps
this
are
game
pretty
is
bad. Yeah, the maps are
everything
pretty
good
bad.
about like Cold War is all visual shit. Like reload animation's kind of cool. The game looks pretty and guns sound cool. Everything else is dog shit. And the MP5 is back and as OP as ever. Like I thought Meme was just being a little stingy little bitch when
I
he was
thought
bitching about
I thought Meme was just memeing
when you're
on it, but
complaining about the
no.
MP5. But I
Yeah.
swear to God, you know the giant desert map? I've been sniped by the MP5, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What
same.
universe am I in? Fuck that, dude. Fuck the MP5.
I just
fuck
don't
Cold
like
War.
that. I don't like the maps in this game. Like, there's only one map that I kind of like,
There's
and
only
it's because
three.
there's three
There's only
lanes,
three now.
and that is Miami. Like, I like Miami.
Miami's
I think
pretty
Miami's
good.
yeah, Miami is like literally the only one that I like. Everything else I fucking hate. I don't like the cartel map.
But I could
Cartel is trash,
return the
and
game.
the desert map satellite is trash. But like I said, if they fix if they could at least, okay, here's the thing: if they could at least fix the TTK for me, I would play this all the time, regardless of how I feel about the maps. That's the thing. Like
Well,
the TTK
see,
is the biggest thing for me right now.
I could return this game because there's a new game coming out for the Nintendo Switch, Hyrule Warrior. Hyrule. I mean, that comes out.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, or
yeah, that comes out at the same time. I mean, there's a lot of games coming out for the Switch at that time. I mean, I've been kind of divulging in the Switch lately since I have one again, and but it's been 2 years since I've had one. But yeah, I will tell you, like Cold War, I could return right now, like literally contact customer service, get it returned. That's not a big deal to me. I'm gonna play it just I may just keep my pre-order because really there's nothing else to do. I mean, streaming wise, it's gonna be Call of Duty. So to me, it's a win-win situation. You know, I'll deal with it. And they're even releasing the old maps to Black Ops Cold War Zombies, so I'm cool with that too. I'll be playing a shit ton.
Yeah, why I keep getting the fucking old maps. We can't get anything new that's good. We have to keep getting all the old maps.
Yeah, but I'm
Like,
happy about
fucking
that
Christ,
though,
man.
because the last time I remember, Treyarch did not make good zombie maps. Like I didn't really care for Black Ops 3 zombies. I didn't
Right.
care. Didn't
Black
care
Ops
for
3 zombie maps are bad, and yeah, just hot out
four.
bad.
4 was trash. I mean, zombie maps were
Bro.
trash.
I'll be honest with you guys, dude. Like, zombies hasn't been good since World at War.
That is true.
I don't know about that. World of War zombie maps are like there's like one good map, and all the other ones are small trash compactors.
I disagree. That's the
World at
only
War made
zombie
it-
game that I liked.
World at War made
World
it
at War
hard.
was the best in my opinion.
I mean,
Everything
hard,
after
the maps
that
were small.
sucked.
The maps were small, and the cool part about it was the fact that there was no perks. Then they added perks towards the end of its life because people were finding it to be complicated because they couldn't get high levels. And then I liked Black
Yeah,
Ops.
'cause
I liked Black Ops 1 zombies too. Like I did like the theater map. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Just Moon was great, and they keep bringing back Moon because they can't make because they don't have any fucking other good
Well,
ideas.
why would they make new maps that are gonna be trash to begin with and zombies to begin with? Just keep to your bread and butter.
Yeah, but if they're constantly going, oh, what if we make a new map and it's bad? Then we'll and it like how do you think those old maps were made? You think they just made because they were trying to reskin maps?
No, I'm saying is, a lot of people haven't played the older stuff. Still to this day, there's a lot of new, like a lot of people, like I've noticed a lot of people, their first game is Modern Warfare Remastered. Or, the new Modern Warfare that's out now. A lot of people this is their first one, or they're buying a PC because they just played COD Mobile. I've seen a lot of people like that where they've played COD Mobile and they want to just get a PC now and start experiencing, what we've been experiencing for a while. It's kind of the same reason. It's the same with a lot of console gamers. This generation, I'm noticing a lot of console gamers are buying PCs. They're going away from consoles because they're realizing they can get ray tracing now. They're starting to realize that ray tracing's there. You can get an NVMe drive for cheap, comparison to Xbox and or Microsoft and Sony, where you're going to be paying an arm and a leg for these consoles. I mean, it looks to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with
Yeah.
I can I'll defend the
So,
Xbox a
JP.
little bit because there's Game Pass and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and to its credit, Game Pass is very good.
Yeah,
but-
but you can get that on PC though.
Yeah, true. That's also true as well. But I'm just trying to like play defense for a console over here. Like
Well,
Game Pass is very good,
the
but
defense for
Sony has
these-
fucking nothing. Like I have not. Like I don't see why
Well,
anyone should buy a PS5.
Microsoft has nothing except outside of backwards compatibility. What do they have? Most of the games that are on that backwards compatibility, we've all played on PC.
Yeah, but also all the launch games that are coming out for the PS5 are all gonna come out on the PS4 anyways.
Yeah, and then the games look different than their counterpart. They really did nothing to differentiate themselves. Like Miles Morales does not look anything different than it is on the PS4. Like they didn't really do much work. It looks like between the two platforms. Because I saw like a clip of the two being compared, and it just doesn't look anything. The frame rate's the only difference to me. So that's not enough for me to go out and buy a PS5. You know what I mean?
And frame rate's important, but PS5's costing you money.
And another one is like, I wouldn't go out and get an X Series S or an X right now because all you're playing is backwards compatibility. I mean,
Well, you got Sony where they're charging you for backwards compatibility.
Well,
I'd rather
Sony.
I'd rather have backwards compatibility than no new titles whatsoever. So there's that.
Well, is it worth going out and spending $500 to say you have it?
That's true.
Yeah,
but also
it's the same
Sony's
thing I can say about the Sony PS5. Like, why would
Sony's
anybody want to buy
charging you for
that?
backwards compatibility, and all these dumb companies are doing like, oh, you have to buy.
Well,
spend
Sony's
get,
doing the whole you can play their games backwards compatibility, but here's the problem: you're not going to get PS3 or PS4, and the PS3 it's just too complex to do for backwards compatibility.
So
But,
what's their excuse for not doing it for the PS4?
What's the PS4? What's the excuse for the PS4?
Well, the PS4 they're saying most games are going to be backwards compatible, so I haven't been following on the backwards compatibility front. Like to me,
Yeah, but
it's
just
just
spent
get a
a lot of
PC
money,
at this point. Like it just screams like these two consoles. They're making it too complicated. Just get a PC at this point. You know what I mean?
look at Control.
Yeah.
They have. Remember that game? They released a new version, Control Ultimate or whatever, with all the DLC or whatever.
I almost bought
And
that.
and with all the DLC, if you want to get that but backwards compatible for your console, you have to buy the Ultimate Edition, which costs more money.
Well,
Because if you buy the
that's
base
like-
Control,
that's-
you're kind of fucked.
That's like NBA 2K 21.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any better because NBA did it.
No, I know that. I'm not. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to tell you is it's no better than what NBA is doing.
True.
Certainly, but it's like I still dislike it immensely.
I mean,
Like,
I think
know, like,
I think
the
I
better
think I think a
compatibility.
lot of console players are waking up and realizing, like, you know, the prices are too high. You can come over to the PC side and get your game still at $60 or even cheaper. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm hearing that from a lot of people on Trovo where me and Digital primarily stream at, and other
because
platforms.
if you want to know something interesting, you know the new NBA game?
Yeah, there's
That
gonna be
game's gonna
ads.
cost you full price and full unskippable ads. Full unskippable ads. There you go. Now you're paying $80 or whatever the fuck
Oh,
for
thank God.
unskippable ads in your reskin game.
Thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't pay. Thank God I didn't pay 60 for it, and I didn't get it
Remember,
on. I did not get it on Steam.
remember when it was me and someone else on the show was saying that this whole having these ads play is gonna get abused and become really shitty? Oh, it
Yeah,
looks like I was right. I was right on the money.
yeah, we were all saying the same thing, that they'll just.
Kind of what was how we do things here. We usually call shit out ahead of time. You know, it's usually how it plays out.
No, because I think it was like I can't remember who it was, but
It
someone was
was
like
you.
telling me that
It
like,
was
oh,
you.
it won't be that bad. Like
It
it'll
was
be in the
No,
game.
no. We were saying, no. Okay, so you were saying that, but I was saying, like, I was trying to give an ulterior, like, idea as to how they could do it. I wasn't saying indefinitely that this is what they were going to do. I was saying it would be better if they tried this and this method instead of the unskippable thing, right?
Okay,
Right.
well that's what EA's doing.
I don't know, if you get enough people to be angry, they'll redact on that shit. You know what I mean? It's my thing is, if you're gonna get a console this generation, right? You either really want it. To me, like, I will tell you, I can wait out 6 months to a year. I'm gonna wait until there's games on these platforms that I really want, and even then, I probably won't even buy, because most of it's on the PC anyway. Like, Microsoft Game Pass is literally on PC. It's on Steam. They're moving the Xbox Game Pass to Steam. They've been friend with Steam. The rumor has it that Nintendo's going to be getting Xbox Game Pass at some point with, different variety of stuff. So
Also, xCloud or whatever it's called.
yeah, at this point, I mean, really, do you really need to go out and buy an Xbox? Do you really need to go out and buy a PS5 when most of the games that you want are all coming to the PC? We've had this conversation. It's like you'd be better off this generation saving money, because most of us have what these consoles are doing or better.
Yeah, they're talking about getting 60 FPS. It's like, I've been playing on 60 FPS for like the last 5 to 6 years now.
Like, I was seeing the comparisons on what was it, Digital Foundry, or a couple of tech places, and I really don't see the big wow of having it, like, right now. Like, okay, you can run 60 FPS on Final Fantasy. Okay, I could do that on the PC all day.
Yeah, and also Final Fantasy is like, how old is the new Final Fantasy? Like it's like 4 years
Monster
old.
Hunter, they were
Fantasy.
comparing Monster Hunter. I'm like, we've been able to do that for a while on PC. Like, a lot of things that I've noticed, like, you don't, if you want to save the money, just get a PC at this point. I mean, it's starting to become apparent. And the way my
apparent that long term you want to get PC to save money.
and I never would have been this way. Like, a year ago, I would have never been this way. I would have told you console. But now I'm starting to look at prices, and it's like, do you want to go double dip anymore on console and PC, or do you want to just save your money, because now it's becoming expensive? The investments we are all making here into new hardware, it's becoming expensive as a thing.
I agree. Like, it gets to a point where you have to figure out what games do you like. You're gonna have to figure out these things. Like, it's weird to say that out loud, because we all do this privately in our own heads, right? Like, we
Right.
always try to figure out the things that we want to do. But it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to figure out, like, with your friends mainly, because let's face it, that's who we game with all the time. What is it you're gonna do? What platform you're gonna be on? Because I can't see the console market continuously going down this route. I have a feeling I don't I don't see console gaming like lasting for this much longer.
I see the console spreadsheet kind of going, or the console, playbook kind of going the way of services.
Yeah.
You're already seeing it with Microsoft. Microsoft is now offering up services, and they just touched base on the whole ZeniMax Studios recently, and what was it, Bethesda? They talked about it, and Microsoft's even saying, well, we don't know if that game's gonna be over on PS5, Starfield, and a few others. We don't know this yet, but we may make it to where you have to sign into our Microsoft accounts and buy some type of subscription. And
Microsoft really kicking the horse there.
well, they realize that their consoles are not selling like they used to. They're realizing that.
Hey, go get.
And in Japan, they outsold on the Xbox. Actually, on the Series S, they sold out of everything in Japan, which was kind of shocking. But I think more people over there are buying it for the services, really. Xbox Game Pass, you can actually, if you finance your console, you get it for 24 months paid. It comes with a package, so it even makes it more sweeter at that point to get Ultimate Access, or whatever they're calling it, Ultimate Access. Go-Get says, I'll probably still double dip.
Sounds like pain. Enjoy.
To me, I thought I would keep the Xbox that I had at the time, and I was going to do that. But then I realized, like, not everybody has all that money in the world like that. You have to pick or choose, and I kind of just went the PC route with most of the stuff that I'm doing. And I'm finding a lot of things on PC, like a lot of things I complained about, kind of going to the way of the side now. Minus Call of Duty Cold War. Minus Call of Duty, I do have a few complaints. I mean, it's the bullet hit detection at times, and the lag, and the rubber banding. But I kind of chalk it up like it reminds me of the Black Ops 4 beta all over again, because Black Ops 4 beta was like that.
Unfortunately, I wasn't a big fan of Black Ops 4, so
I played a shit ton of Black Ops 4, and I kind of overstayed my welcome on that game.
Sorry, guys, for yawning all the time. I'm still waking up. I'm like half dead to the world right now.
Let's see. I don't have a lot of money, but most games I would play on console would be single player games like Spider-Man and Persona. Persona's moving over to PC next year, right? And is that the whole thing?
Yeah, we got that hope because as the leaks go, because I'm a leak and I like following leaks.
I agree. Go get it.
Got Persona 3 inbound, so I'm just looking like, yes, this tastes good.
Oh boy.
Persona 3 inbound, then we'll probably get Persona 5 in 2022. So I'm like, yeah, I don't really need a console.
I was gonna buy that that Marvel Avengers game for PC, the Crystal Dynamics, and then when I heard all the microtransactions behind that and all the shit,
that game kind of went down the
it looked cool. No, the story looked cool, but it was just like when I started hearing from friends that bought it, Trovo streamers that I know that bought it. They started telling me that there's microtransactions every make, and every move. I just went, yeah, that's not going in my library until they resolve those issues.
Yeah, just fucking. That game I heard just bad things about. That's why.
But if you guys didn't hear, AMD released new CPUs recently. They're going to be releasing new GPUs here soon. I mean, it's a good time to be a tech enthusiast right now. If you can get one. That's going to be the thing. So don't get your hopes up. AMD did say they were going to do things differently with their launch, but I think that it's going to be scalped out the ass and it's going to be sold out real quick. I have no hopes. Same with the iPhones. I think the iPhones are going to sell real quick because they were already offering me like $400 off on the next iPhone, the 12 mini. That's coming in at $699. Trade in my phone, get $400. Come trade my iPhone SE and for a new iPhone. I'm good. I don't need the 12 Max or 12 mini that bad.
Right.
But there's tons of tech stuff that's been the Google Pixel came out, which is I've heard is a really good phone. Per that has been getting star reviews everywhere. Sony released a new phone. I heard that's been getting glowing reviews everywhere. Let's see. Nintendo, there's a few games coming out for the Nintendo Switch for this fall. I've been looking up on that because I've been playing more on my Nintendo Switch lately than anything. When I'm off here with these gentlemen, I'm constantly playing my Switch now, and I never thought I would be, but I like sitting down on the couch and just playing Switch.
Yeah, no, Switch is good.
And Overwatch, for some reason, on Switch runs decently well. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm. I heard it ran pretty good.
I mean, for a 30 FPS game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't imagine playing Overwatch on the Switch. I like my Switch, but I couldn't imagine playing Overwatch there.
Yeah, go get it's a thing. They've had it out for Switch now for a little while. It's doing all right for itself.
I was thinking about buying Diablo 3 for the Switch.
I've heard good things about Diablo 3 on the Switch. I've heard good things about that.
And then what
Did
is
I
it?
hear easy ranked games? It is easy. It's actually really easy.
Genshin Impact is coming to the Switch here soon.
Genshin Impact? You mean life?
Life.
My life, that is. Because it's like, it's a bit weird because I hopped off Genshin to play Call of Duty, the new beta. And I'm like, wow, this sucks. I'm going to go back to play Genshin. And I'm already $210 down the rabbit hole.
Boy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So is it going to be Fate Go levels?
I don't know about that. Like, I love the waifus in this game. They're pretty good. But there's nothing at the levels of Fate's characters. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There's Jean, but I can't get her because life isn't fair. But anyways.
Yeah, Fortnite on the Switch was it was a okay experience.
I was letting my little cousin play Fortnite on the Switch, and I'm like, yeah, this is built differently in a bad way.
Man, I mean, people dog on the Switch because of the 30 FPS, but I've been loving it in handheld mode, and I've been moving around the house. I've been enjoying it.
I mean, you don't really notice it that much in handheld mode because it's handheld.
I've been playing it in dock mode. I mean, yeah, you notice it on Overwatch, but your eyes get used to it after a while. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, I've already said like whatever Nintendo's doing with consistent frame rates and making sure they're consistent is actually really good.
It's all because it's a small screen soon. Because if you play Zelda on a small screen, your base Nintendo Switch, you'll be fine. But if you play Zelda Breath of the Wild on the TV, you're like, yikes! I see this shit. Yeah, Zelda's built differently.
Well, it just looks like the Switch is not coming out with a Switch Pro anytime soon, so it's like, might as well.
Why? Their console's already selling. Everyone wants a Switch for quarantine because like we're sitting in my house.
Yeah,
all day.
the crazy part is
sitting in my house all day. It's like what?
When I was getting my Animal Crossing, because they only had one left in my store, they brought in a pallet worth of Switches and they sold out immediately. At like curbside, people were like wanting Switches left and right. I saw that at like my local Best Buy and was like, damn. Like if this is not
trying to buy a Switch.
And they had a whole stock of PS4s and nobody was even choosing them at all. Like it was all Switch. Everybody in Switch and a copy of Animal Crossing. They sold out of Animal Crossing and a copy of the Switch, like literally immediately. I was the only guy in the store that was the. I should have waited so I could just get a standard Switch, but I just wanted to switch to play Switch games. So I know anything new with you guys, man? Anything new?
Just playing Genshin.
Just been streaming a lot. Broke 200 last night on Trovo.
Hell yeah! Congratulations on that. I'm close to 400. Congratulations, my dude.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
You're working. You've been trying to keep the positivity over on that Trovo grind. I know a lot of our friends have kind of walked away. Me and you are kind of the two lonely soldiers still left.
I
make it sound like it's a doomsday apocalypse.
I'm still networking with Trovo guys over there, getting to know everybody, having fun.
I just think people need to take a step back.
So that's what I do. I just try to have fun streams, and I try to facilitate a fun stream.
I think people need to
regardless of
take a
whatever that
step
may
back
be.
on what's going on with Trovo, honestly. Sorry for interrupting there. I mean, I think people need to take a step back. I think Trovo has realized the error of their ways, and they've been fixing a lot of things recently. Like, their partner program's going away. Like, they are going to something else. You know, I think they're kind of taking a step back and realizing they rushed into things way too fast. And they thought this Trovo 500 thing was going to work, and it didn't. And I think what they're trying to do is give a piece of a pie to a lot of demographic of different streamers now. They're realizing they need these other streamers to make a platform. You know, I'm not going to be doing the whole what everybody else is doing. Oh, God, Glimish is over here, or a Brime, or a Luna. Let me go jump ship. I'll just add them into my restream if I have to. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I may not
I
even...
don't understand. I don't understand that whole mindset, dude. I mean, we got some close friends on Trovo that are like, well, I just want to make Trovo my main line, or I just want to make Facebook my main line. And I'm just like, look, I'm like, the growth just isn't there for someone to only be streaming for one platform unless you get lucky. And even then, it is not a guarantee.
No, and even when I've been saying about Glimish and all these other platforms, and I'm not making fun of them, it's just that they're small. They're going to be very small. Your growth is going to be okay, decent, but you're better off if you want to be part of all these platforms. You're better off just multi-streaming, honestly, at this point. Get a piece of all the pies, really. I mean, it's really helped me out. I'm growing on DLive again, which is shocking to me. I've been getting 2 or 3 followers a night. Just streaming to it, being back last 3 nights streaming. I mean, and Trovo, you know, like people, you know, honestly, people need to, you know, they're young, they're in their infancy. You know what I mean? You got to give them a chance to prove, you know, to fix a wrong. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people are not doing so. You know, on the streaming front of things, they're not giving it a chance. They keep dissecting, and that's what I keep seeing. I had drama over on Trovo, so I'm gonna leave. Okay. I mean, there's going to be drama no matter what platforms you go. You know.
Our friend did that recently. I'm not going to mention her by name, but you'll know who it is when I say her.
Also, too, to sit there and dissect TOSs is that's on a different level to me. That's just on a different level. I'm going to dissect the TOS, and then that's going to make me leave.
Well, that's the thing, right? I think it's important that you know what your TOS stands or what it's for, so that way you know what best to make sure your stream is following TOS. That's the only reason why I would say go and read that thing. But at this point, it's just like, I don't know, just fucking stream. That's what I've been trying to get the team to like really do. It's like, dude, just stream. Don't fucking worry about all this other shit. Don't worry about what they
Do you
said
notice
about
when you go to
Trovo. Don't worry
streams, you
about
notice
that.
when you
Just
go
fucking stream, dude.
You notice when you go to Trovo streams, man, do you not notice like they talk about their analytics and their stats like within the first 30 minutes, and it's like, dude, I'm here for you. I want to support you. I love you, but come on. Like, not everything's about like money seeking. I mean, just stream for stream and enjoy your subs, enjoy what you got, because nothing's a give or take thing when it comes to streaming.
I agree, man.
Well, Twitch is toxic. I mean, Twitch is toxic to a certain extent, but you can find some success on Twitch. Like, I'm not dogging on any of these platforms really anymore like I used to. I mean, I've been telling people, I've been trying to get people over to Trovo, right? The thing is, everybody's got their set. They're set on what they're gonna do, and Trovo's it's a tough sell. A lot of my friends don't want to go over. They want to stick to Twitch, and like I said, it is what it is. And I'll support you no matter what, on whatever platform you decide to be on. I mean, I just think people give Trovo this bad rap because they've made mistakes. And every platform me and Digital have been a part of, there's been mistakes being made. And you got to give them a chance to fix it. Nobody wants to give them a chance to fix the problems. And I've had this discussion, and Digital's tried to, he's been whacking me in place to keep me on the ball of Trovo, and I agree. Sometimes I've been a little harsh, but I just think.
Well, I mean, we can't sit there and be like, "Oh, Trovo's this wonderful platform. They don't do anything wrong. We shouldn't talk about it," right? Like,
Right.
I would never say that. our problems with Trovo are very, very at the forefront of everything we've ever talked about on that site. We've talked about on our streams together. We co-streamed together on the site. We vented to them. I've had people from Trovo in my chat, and I've talked to them about it. Like, it's like you've got to be this way to a certain degree, but you can't also just turn a blind eye for the sake of staying positive to stuff. So it's like a give and take balance. You have to sort of balance them things out for it to work out right, or you'll just always come off as either being fake positive or toxic negative. So it's like you got to balance it.
And I'm also not doing what everybody else is doing. Hey guys, I'm gonna put Trovo in my name, and on the other streaming platforms, come over here, be a salesman. That doesn't work either. That never works. That mentality never works. And if you're multi-streaming like that, then you should just be streaming on one platform at that point. You shouldn't be streaming on one. And I've gotten in arguments with people over that on Trovo about my standpoint on that. Like, just don't put a Trovo name on. Like, I'm on Trovo. Like, okay. That never works because you piss off a demographic of people on the other side when you're doing that. Constantly being a salesman, because that just makes nobody want to come back. And if you have subs on your channel, like the other thing, you should be streaming on that platform until the sub runs out. That is the right thing to do, in my opinion. I've had tons of subs, and I know I feel bad. That's why I've been resubbing back to them, giving their sub back, because I've been so sick. I feel like they didn't get their money's worth out of my sub, so I've been resubbing back, giving them elixir, making sure everybody gets what they need. Because I feel bad. That's $4.99 out the door, and then I'm sick for like 5 weeks. I feel like they just wasted their time and their money. Let's see. Read comments. Here we go. Streaming has changed a lot in the last couple of years. Yes, it has, Gogut. Definitely. And JC says, cough, Twitch, cough. Yeah. Yeah, I just think if you're like in the game of multi different platforms, right? If you're interested in multi different platforms, it's a good time to multi-stream. If you're small fries, you might just build up multi different communities at that point. And then once one takes off, then hey, if one takes off, then branch out and do it all do it full time. Once it branches out, I've seen a lot of people do that method. That's why multi-streaming's great, because you can boom on one platform and then go all the way with it. Then you can end multi-streaming and then go hard in the paint with one platform. And then, try to convert people over at that point. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just multi-stream and they try to advertise that one brand they like. That one streaming brand. And when it comes to streaming, you're going to have toxicity and fucking shit like that. So, a lot of people on Trovo have left because of it. And it's like, then you need to be over on some of these toxic platforms that I've been a part of over the years. Because if you think that small little drama is bad, then you really need to be on some of these platforms that I've been on.
It is weird. It is weird. People here, like, when it comes to streaming, they think they can just grow overnight.
Oh.
They don't want to fucking put in the work.
Well, I'm starting to, I think me and you were talking about this the other day. We were going to start doing some video content work. Start building the video platforms up.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm, like, working with Brady on a channel. I'm going to start working with you on a channel, Vape Game, and then you wanted to make another channel. So, sky's the limit. You should always have, making content. And there's tons of video platforms now for it. And even BitChute's even talking about getting into the game streaming side of things, which is cool. I think that's going to be cool. See what they have to offer when it comes to game streaming. Let's see here. What's the minimum core count that would be good for multi-streaming? JC asks. That's more of a you question, Digital.
Okay, hold on. What's the minimum core count that would be good for multi-streaming? Minimum physical cores, duo. That's the minimum. Dual cores with 2 physical, 2 hyper. So there'd be 4 cores total. That's minimum though. That's like 720p 30, and that's at like 2500 bit rate. So, and that's, yeah, I mean, it is you, but that it could work though. I know someone that is on an i3 that streams like that, and his streams actually look pretty good. So
I know a couple of friends that have a laptop that have dual cores, and they're making it work. For shit's sakes, Coco Sports, our dude had a i5, I think, 2-core, no threading, and he was streaming with an Elgato HD60S for the longest until it started heating up and becoming a problem, and then he had to upgrade.
yeah, well, go get. The DMs are always open. You know how to get a hold of me. I meant if I would need a 16-core CPU or would 8 work just fine? 8 would be just fine. 8
Yeah,
would just be
8 would be
just fine.
perfect. Even if
Yeah.
you wanted to go even bottom of the barrel, you can go with a Ryzen 3100, 4 cores, 8
Mhm.
threads, and be golden. If you just want to get
Yeah.
into the budget. I know a few of my buddies, or a few of our buddies that we know in the community have 1500Xs, and they were streaming no problem, medium.
Right.
Digital has a 6-core, 12-threaded CPU at the moment, and his streams look great. Mine is Cold War. Cold War is just a resource-intensive hog.
Also a shit game.
Very true, and it's a shit game.
Like we should emphasize that it's a shit game.
Well,
And if you think it's a good game, you're just
well,
kind of
I already pre-ordered it, so you already know where I stand with that.
Well, you made your bed and lie in
fine.
it. That's what I'm saying.
I need something during Thanksgiving, since I'm not doing Thanksgiving to play. So there you go.
That's
fair.
fair. That's fair.
I need something to pass the time when I'm bored and you guys are doing Thanksgiving and nobody's around and I could play just multiplayer all day.
I don't know Thanksgiving. What the hell? Mine Thanksgiving happened a week, 2 weeks ago.
Well, you're in Canada land, so you guys do it like a month before us.
Canada, man.
You know.
Months of,
Kind of funny.
I don't know, is Canada land? Probably
Is
isn't, I
Duke
don't know.
Core still a thing to this day? Yes, it is. Actually, you can get a Pentium or a Celeron that does 2 cores, 4 threads. Still to this day. A lot of the new CPUs, Intel's kind of cut out the 2 cores kind of deal. They're kind of now their
Yeah.
entry level is now 4 cores, 8 threads.
Yeah.
I think you can get a Athlon. I think Ryzen Athlon for cheap that does 2 cores, 4 threads. I think on the entry level AMD side.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Canada have 2 Thanksgivings? LOL. Jason
No, what
says.
the hell? That's not how things work.
But we've been playing the RT community. If you guys didn't know this, Digital is one of the co-owners of it. We've all been playing. Well, I haven't. You guys have Genshin Impact. I think Digital's been having parties of League of Legends recently that have been straight up fire. I noticed when I was sick, we had like 8 people in a server in one room. Shit was crazy when I was looking down at my phone.
Yeah, but it's been like that for a couple of weeks now. Like as soon as I get on, everybody like jumps in and we play COD or we'll play League or we'll play Genshin Impact and we'll co-stream it together. The server's been really active lately, probably a lot more than it has in a while because it's just people I think just want to have fun and they can come to our server and have fun and be welcomed. And
We are trying to
enjoy each other.
transition over to Gilded for the audio quality, but I'm waiting for them to get the videos and stuff together right. It's all in beta right now, so I'm kind of not moving over there until they get that shit, fully released.
That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Because we do a lot of things video wise, and it would just I know Pete likes to do his whole watching anime thing with Blue and watch movies, and if you can't do that in Gilded, what's the point of being? I mean, the audio quality's great, but what's the point of being there when there's no things if you need it? There's no reason to be over there. Also, a website's coming soon. I'm working on that. That's going to be happening next week. I'll be, learning a little bit about the gilding site that I have, and we'll revamp it and put reviews back up and get that stuff going. Because I know I've been asked in the community, can I write reviews? Can I do something to contribute? And we're gonna bring that back. Because I know writing reviews is a dead platform, but a lot of people here like it because we're kind of the old school kind of like writing reviews, speaking our mind, and stuff like that. So, and then to build a website's expensive, so I'll just use the Gilded for now until I'll use the Gilding site until now Swifter until I come up with something that's better overall. But we got a lot of things coming up the pipeline, so I mean, I still need to get that stuff. We do, if you guys like if you like the community, we do have a store for shirts and stuff. I really haven't advertised it enough. I'm going to be moving it over to Teesprings eventually because it's better and you guys can just buy instead of, giving me your order and then nothing coming to you. I learned that the hard way with Stream Elements. I had a store there for RT and that shit went to shit. Because nobody got their orders. And Stream Elements had to give people their money back, which was a big pain in the ass. Let's see, what else do we have in the news section of the server? Let's see here.
Yeah. I mean, there's that NVIDIA's disaster called the RTX launch.
Well, the RTX lineup. So if you guys didn't know this, MSI, we'll cover this real quick. MSI had another company, a sister company that's in the whole MSI thing. We're scalping cards. Fuck MSI. I will never buy a graphics card from them. I'll buy their motherboards, but I will never buy that. Just got me not to buy one of their graphics cards ever again. When their own people are scalping cards and using consumers like that, that's not right. And they were doing that. Full knowing they did reprimand those guys that did that, but they did not fire them. And to me as a company, you should fire those guys. They shouldn't even be allowed to have your cards. And fuck a bunch of Newegg too for what they did with the 3080 launch, giving people no boxes and damaging. That's unacceptable too in itself. In that thing. And then Nvidia is now redacting their whole shit. They're going to be not releasing any cards anytime soon. They're going to release higher gig cards and 3090 higher gig cards. So we do not know any timeline when they're going to release those cards. They said soon or to be announced, so we don't know. And then
probably 2021 like all these other ones.
Well, AMD said the second week of November. That has been confirmed. They're going to have a pre-order, and then they're going to give their cards out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting an AMD card, no matter how tempting it looks.
Well, we've had this discussion back and forth in the server. That if you're just a gamer, and you just need a card, man, AMD is the way to be. If you're not.
Problem is, I'm just so used to NVIDIA. I don't know what I would do if I would lose them.
AMD has the same features. They pretty much have a shadow play feature. They have a replay feature. They have pretty much everything that NVIDIA does. And I'll give them credit. They have baked-in streaming. Like, they actually have baked-in streaming where you can add overlays and everything into their software.
Yeah, man, like, usually their Achilles heel is their game drivers.
Actually, their game drivers are not been that bad. Recently, not that bad. So. And Digital looks like he's tired as shit.
Dude, like, it's off and on with me, dude. There's days where I can't sleep, and then there's days I get too much sleep. So it's like, fuck.
I feel you.
I just wish I could find that balance, dude.
Well, here's an interesting article that I posted a while ago, but this is still happening. WWE, right? Wants to take over talent's Twitch accounts and YouTube accounts because they're using their own names.
That's a bro moment.
Oh no, Digital. It's kind of in your wheelhouse.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, so WWE, right? Vince McMahon. He wants to go after talent that works for WWE that are independent contractors. They're using their own names on their own YouTube channels or different names. Vince McMahon wants to go in and terminate their accounts and take all their wages because they're still part of WWE.
That's a bro moment.
So
oh no.
if you work for WWE and you decide to pull a Cameo or a Twitch account, good luck to yourself. You cannot make money off the side of WWE using your own name, your real government name.
That's interesting.
And there is some legislation that'll possibly come in after the election to stop WWE from doing this shit.
I mean, it's kind of shitty. Like, leave them be.
I'll read the article. This one's pretty interesting. Vince McMahon emailed talent on October 2nd for unauthorized business relationships with third-party companies, including Twitch, Cameo, and TikTok. Vince McMahon also issued saying you cannot use your real name on Twitch, Cameo, or TikTok. If WWE sees this, you will be fined heavily or fired.
But they can't use a real name? What the fuck? How does that work?
That's what's been going on. That's what's going on with that's what's going on in WWE with Twitch. So
so if you're have a Twitch channel and you're in the WWE, you're kind of fucked because you can't use my real name.
Yep.
You come up with an alias, but will that still get striked by them?
So let's say I'll make a prime example. Let's say you're The Rock, right? You're The Rock. He's not contracted with WWE. Let me use a different example. Who's in WWE right now? I haven't watched the product in a while. Finn Balor. Okay, Finn Balor. Okay, so if you're Finn Balor and you decide, okay, I'm going to go use my real name, okay, and Vince McMahon or the WWE sees that, and you're making money, right? You're making money. Third party means it's your right because you're independently contracted. Vince can come in and take you down with your real name.
How is that legal?
That's not legal. That's the problem. That's what legislation's going to stop all that from happening. And also in that legislation, it will bring a players union or a wrestling union for the wrestlers, so things like this won't happen. That was some big news. I thought that was pretty interesting how Vince McMahon's throwing his weight around like that. And striking channel.
Piece of shit.
Man.
That's a piece of shit in my eyes. Fuck them.
How about Sparks thing? EA doing a copy and paste job on fucking on FIFA 2K21 or FIFA 21.
I'm surprised.
If you unironically paid $60 for that garbage, you got exactly what you deserved. I don't feel sorry for them. I really don't. Anyone who bought any of those sports games, I don't feel sorry for them.
Let's see here. That was
Crazy to think about, dude.
It's crazy, yeah. It's crazy Vince McMahon being that way. Like, if you want to go make money off the side with your real name, your legally real name, you are not allowed to do so.
Yeah, because when you were born, Vince McMahon was there, and he gave you your name. So that's how that works, apparently.
So everybody's been trying to change their names on all the platforms, but it looks like either they're going to get heavily fined or they're fired. Either way. And Vince McMahon's given everybody 30 days to there will be a cease and desist letter to Twitch itself, or Cameo or TikTok. That's crazy. I just can't believe they can do that and get away with it. That's acceptable. That would be like Ninja going to a different platform and Twitch going, oh, hell no, you can't use your real name over here. And then taking all of his wages and money and then, terminating his account. Kind of what happened with Dr. Disrespect. Same kind of principle happened to his ass.
They still haven't told us why Dr. Disrespect was banned.
Oh, we all know why. We can all tell you why. Twitch wanted to do budget cuts. That's why. Twitch cut him for budget reasons. That's why. For business reasons. I thought
it's because he was too critical of Twitch. He always made fun of Twitch. And
no, it makes sense now. It makes sense. Ninja came back. They gave him a butt ton of money. But, they got rid of a lot of people. A lot of big names they got rid of out. It wasn't just Dr. Disrespect that got the axe. There was a lot of people that got the axe. And that brings the question, Was Twitch trying to conserve budget? That was the thing. Did they pay these guys way too much money and pulled an NFL where they just, cut you from the team, because you're making too much money?
That's really dumb.
Or they were so worried that Doctor would go take another deal somewhere else. They were worried, so they just cut him.
Yeah, because Doc I think it was one of the few top streamers I've seen that really is critical of Twitch. And they straight up just banned his ass.
Are they suing Dr. Disrespect, or is Dr. Disrespect suing Twitch? Because I heard last time I heard on his own streams,
he's suing them.
He's suing the shit out of them.
I can see him suing them because they still haven't given a reason why. I know everyone says you said budget cuts, but they still haven't actually given a public reason.
Well, this is going to hurt. No matter what, it's going to hurt Twitch and make them change their infrastructure, though.
Fuck them. You don't just ban one of your most popular streamers without even giving
a
reason.
I just don't understand why they gave Ninja kind of I didn't understand why Ninja went back to Twitch to begin with. He was doing so much better. He was doing so much better on YouTube. He was getting the viewership. I didn't understand why he went back to Twitch, took their money like that after all the shit they did to him.
Even though, they streamed porn on his channels, ruining his reputation. But fucking Twitch, but he still goes back to Twitch because they probably gave him a good check. Probably, I don't know. Probably gave him a good amount of money. And also,
between Mixer and Twitch, man, he made some good money.
Yeah, he made money off a dying platform while making money there, and then made more money off Twitch because Twitch was so desperate to get him back, no matter how much they kind of showed they didn't like him.
Yeah.
And they got rid of Disrespect because he's like, "Listen, you're not an Ethot, so sorry, Doc, you have to go."
Well, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of fishy things with his shit, man. That's very fishy with that. Very, very fishy with that.
I mean, the whole reason he was banned from Twitch was very fishy.
So Rainbow Six Siege is not coming to the Xbox Game Pass after all. I was reading some news.
Interesting.
That's not coming to the Game Pass. Bungie shuts down Destiny 2 cheat sellers. Interesting.
Good stuff.
Half-Life 2 meets Cyberpunk in this full conversion mod. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because November is a packed month. We got Destiny, and then we have Call of Duty. But I don't know why anyone care about Call of Duty, but just Destiny, and then Cyberpunk, and then there's Assassin's Creed. If anyone cares about that, just a lot of shit's happening in November. And there's that new Genshin update, why does it have to come out on the day Destiny comes out? Couldn't it come out a day after, not day after, a day before or a week before, November fucking 1st? But yeah, I was probably playing 2 games at once, like I do now.
Yeah, it's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Did you guys buy anything from Prime Day? Anybody in the chat? Anybody get some Prime Day deals?
I was gonna see if my SSD was there for cheap, but it wasn't. But my power supply I was getting on Newegg was cheaper, so I'm like, I'm gonna buy this now.
Okay, now this article is stupid. I've seen this. Atari, I've seen this all over the place. Atari is launching a cryptocurrency alongside of their new gaming console.
That's pretty pog. What's gonna happen with that?
It's pretty stupid, actually.
Also, quick thing: if you have friends, which I don't, but let's just pretend you do for a second. There's this game called Phasmophobia. Really good. Buy it. But you need friends for the part. So unfortunately, I don't have those, so you can't really play. I can't really play it, but everyone else can. So there you go. I'm joking.
Man, oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I didn't do anything Prime Day. I mean, like I said, I was in Vegas, so I missed out a lot of some stuff. But whatever, it's all good. It'll be next. I mean, they have such good deals sometimes. Like Prime Day, like what's that?
Apple AirPods for $110 with the wireless charging case and everything.
I should have probably got one of those, but
that was
I was looking for my SSD. My SSD was not like that low in terms of price. Like it was not really that much difference. So I'm like, I'll just wait to get it.
Either way, that's still pretty good. It's not bad.
So if you like Cyberpunk, Keanu Reeves Motorcycle Company is making a special edition bike for Cyberpunk themed.
Keanu Reeves is making his money because everyone loves him at the moment.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, well
Shit.
now everyone loves him, so he's gonna release a Cyberpunk motorcycle to make some cash.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, so just recently, so this was in the last hour. Actually, Rainbow Six Siege is coming to the Microsoft came out with something, and it is coming to the Game Pass. Actually, Microsoft redacted, and they're bringing it to the Switch, to the Xbox Game Pass. Just reading an article on that.
I mean, that's good. If you have Rainbow Six now, you can just get it for free, even though the game's been out for like 500 million years.
Still a good game though.
Ouch, that's insane. Okay, so an RTX 3080 for the Win 3, 450 watts at full load to 550 watts. Ouch. Yo. Wow, I thought AMD was a fucking power monster. Fuck. Fucking Nvidia hitting those high fucking wattages, man. Jesus. I never thought.
Sounds about right, dude.
450 watts to 550, man. The last time I've seen that was when the what was it? The 290X was out. That's insane.
Sounds about right, dude.
Nvidia being like, let's try to hurt ourselves.
Oh, they're already hurting themselves with this launch.
Nvidia's like, what's power?
Yeah, you all have 1200
What's your power bill?
You all have 1200 watt power supplies. You're fine.
I only got 1,000. So am I fucked? Because I only got 1,000 watt now.
So StarCraft 2, I guess, is winding down their development for it. So tells me that game's going to shut down sooner than later. That's terrible. A lot of people still play StarCraft. I don't understand that logic.
Wait, what's going on?
Blizzard confirms that they're winding down development on StarCraft 2. And the article says that shutdown may be imminent. Which is terrible. Because I know a lot of people that still play that game to this day.
I'm not surprised.
Well, this is stupid. Borderlands 3 is getting another battle pass. Another season pass in November. That's stupid.
Interesting.
Just looking at all the news articles. I have heard nothing on Cold War. Like, all these websites are not covering Cold War at all.
My audio disconnected. Because this headset I have is garbage.
Interesting.
StarCraft 3 confirmed.
Wait, what?
So Goga says StarCraft 3 confirmed. It may be that way. If they're shutting it down, they may surprise us with a StarCraft 3.
Yeah, wasn't StarCraft 2 not that popular though compared to the first one?
So I guess we need to wrap it up.
Popular. Yeah, no, I gotta go. I have to go shower and go do things, unfortunately.
All right, we'll wrap it up here at that note.
I don't want to. Trust me, I don't want to.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back. We'll keep you guys updated. We'll let you guys know in the RT community server. We'll let you guys know what's going on. Probably by midweek next week if we're doing next week's show. We're gonna try to do this more consistently. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm
us have been
down.
sick. A lot of us have been sick. So, and a lot of us have
I mean,
been with the doctors and ERs and all that shit. So, maybe tonight, Night Owl. No, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Maybe the Night Owl
We'll
will
see
start
what
doing it.
happens.
Maybe the Night Owl thing will start doing like a Monday, Tuesday thing. Maybe
Maybe.
when we have
Maybe.
more free time. If you
Yeah.
need a person, go get says.
You're always welcome in here, Go Get.
Go get's always welcomed.
yeah, I've been playing more of the COD by the way while we do this, and like, yeah, this game's kind of dog shit still. I thought my hitting would change still, but it's like, man, this game's still dog shit, man.
I thought for sure I was gonna. You know, I'm kind of tempted to try out the console version
Of what?
of COD.
What's gonna be the difference? Because the
I've
only issue,
heard.
like,
I've heard.
That
I've
aim
heard.
assist.
Hey, Mr.
oh,
This guy.
Ah,
This guy.
So,
This
hold on.
guy.
the digital.
bruh,
Stop,
the
let me
aim
just rep you real
assist
quick.
is
I'm
real,
gonna have
bruh.
to rep you. So, you're telling me you're that bad that you have to go back to aim assist? SMH digital. SM.
I use a
fucking
controller. I use a controller.
Did you see the fucking aim assist that was going on in my stream, dude? It was ridiculous. Like
Did
these
you-
motherfuckers were aim assisting through fucking walls, dude.
Did you not?
But
Did you not see me using aim assist for a short time last night, just for the hell of it? Since you said something to me, and I with
But
my Series 2 controller.
I
But
didn't-
controllers don't need aim assist to compete with mouse and keyboard, as I've been told. They're also very compatible.
Well, I
Just
turned it
kidding.
off, but
Okay.
I wanted to see what Digital was talking about, and dude, like it's Destiny 2 all over again with the moving into the middle shit. It's like a straight fire shit. It's pretty bad.
bruh, like,
When you play with the controller and aim assist or whatever, it's like, yeah, if you want to play on brain dead mode, this is the mode for you. You don't have to think about it. You just kill stuff.
All right, guys. On that note, we are out. You guys have a good night. Good.
play with you? Of course I'll play with you.
You can play with mine. Never mind. I can't make that joke.
But yeah, I'll be back on later. I'll be back on, guys. I have to go to the store with her for a little bit, and then I'll come home and get on and stream. So
All right,
Play
guys.
the
everybody.
folks.
I'll see you guys later.